Peace, family. What's good? It's your man, Ocean. We back at it. Free to fight continues. Thank you very much for tuning in with your boy. Like, subscribe, share my videos. I very much appreciate that as well. You know what I'm saying? You know I don't take much time. We're gonna go on straight and get straight into it. This is Breonna Greer. It's a sad, awful thing what happened to Breonna Greer. Very sad, awful thing. Breonna actually fell out the back of a police cruiser and died. Now, if you wait just a few minutes, I got some footage to show you. But it's gonna take me just a second to get there. Like I said, like, subscribe, share my videos, and I'm gonna go ahead and read a little bit of this story. It says, the death of Breonna Greer. I would like to say the awful, tragic death of Breonna Greer. Case of Georgia woman who fell out of the deputy's car would not go to the grand jury. That's what the GBI announced. So why I feel like foolery is already going on with it, but we'll see. The Okmulgee Circuit District Attorney has decided against bringing the death of a Georgia woman who fell out of a deputy's patrol car to a grand jury, according to state investigators. Like I said, I think that might be the flim-flam bullshit, but we'll see. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation announced Monday that it has wrapped up the case about the death of Breonna Greer and has delivered its findings to the district attorney, adding that the office has decided against moving further. The Greer family was being represented by none other than your boy, Ben Crump. This nigga got a nose for finding out when something happened to somebody from the police, and he show up. He got a some kind of police tap device in his office. Every time that shit happen, every time they radio in, we shots fired, we hit suspect down. He hear that shit and he show up, especially when it's a black man. I mean, but anyway, or a black young lady. Greer fell out of handcuffs. Deputies moving patrol car after her arrest on July 15th. She suffered 2 fractures to the skull and went into a coma and died after 6 dives. So, apparently she woke up and died 6 times in the hospital, what GBI said. And here go what Ben Crump tweeted. It said, instead of helping Breonna Greer with her mental health crisis, Hancock Sheriff deputies took her into custody and let her fall out of a moving patrol vehicle and cause her death. The family of Breonna's orphan twin girls deserve answers and demand accountability. Like I said, that's Breonna right there. And like I said, stick around because I do got news coverage of this that I'm going to show at the end. It says Greer's mother called the sheriff's office for help and said that her 28-year-old was experiencing a mental health crisis. 2 deputies arrived at the home and took her into custody, dragging her into the patrol vehicle. Body camera video shows. Like, yeah, we're going to see some of that. The agency said her hands were in handcuffs in front of her and the rear passenger door was not shut. Wow. The deputy thought he closed the passenger door and the deputies left the scene. They drove a short distance before Breonna Greer fell out of the moving car. Body camera footage reveals that the deputies had no contact with Greer from when she was placed in the car until she fell out of the car. So basically we got just a big ass case, or maybe it could be incompetent, or maybe they just police being some nasty motherfuckers and getting away with some nasty ass shit. I really don't like to give them the benefit of the doubt. Incompetence is bad enough, but I don't know. I don't know if they did this shit on purpose or not. But like I said, I'm gonna play the news coverage and then we wrap up what we had going on right here. Oh man, you know what? And I ain't even got the fucking. I ain't even got the fucking mic on. I ain't even got the shit recording the fucking shit. The sound on this shit. Let's see. I'm just gonna show it to you. You see what they doing to her. They choking her out. They choking her out, dragging her. You saw that. Let me just show you that again, because it ain't gonna make no sense for me to show you that whole clip if we can't hear what they saying. and I ain't going back and fixing it. I'm sorry. This is definitely the raw ass news from the OMN network. Until yeah, this is just the raw ass news. You ain't gotta hear what they say. I told you what the fuck happened anyway. The police, they forgot to close the door after they locked up. But she had a fucking mental. It was a mental health issue. She broke down. So it's just a sad situation. Let me know how you feel about this. Oh yeah, and you'll be surprised who did it. Yeah, damn. I'm gonna see if I know what I can do. I'm gonna add this shit. I'm gonna add it in there just for y'all. I told y'all we're gonna add it in just for y'all.
Get out of me! Get out of me! Breaking news tonight, just minutes ago, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation releasing this body camera video. It shows the moments Breonna Greer was taken into custody in Hancock County and later fell out of a moving patrol car. According to her family's attorney, Breonna Greer was in the middle of a mental health crisis when her family called 911, and they say their daughter had been diagnosed with schizophrenia and they had often called for help.
But this time it was a whole lot different, Jennifer. The family says instead of an ambulance being called, deputies showed up on July 14th and almost immediately put Greer in handcuffs, struggling to put her in the back of the patrol car, as you can see. And you can see the 28-year-old lying on the ground as the deputies tried to pick her up. At one point, she threatens to kill herself. Eventually, deputies get Greer in the back of that cruiser, and the GBI says they thought they closed the car door. About 30 seconds later, after the deputies drive off, you can see the vehicles. Both vehicles stop. They both get out, and the GBI says the car door never actually closed on Greer, who was not secured.
They did that on purpose.
Fell out of that open door, still in her handcuffs.
Allegedly.
Brianna, come on, this Deputy Prime, come on.
I ain't got nothing in the car, no water, no.
Don't worry about it.
Who they show?
Where Greer was still breathing
He
at
ain't
this
the only
point,
one out there.
seriously injured. She was in a coma for days at Grady Hospital here in Atlanta before she eventually died. Now, earlier this week, attorney Ben Crump announced that they would be representing the Greer family as this investigation continues to unfold. He says that they plan to perform an independent autopsy once her body is released from the GBI. And at this very moment, our web team is putting together that full 9-minute body cam video online, which is a key piece of this investigation.
Okay, so that was important to see that news clip. So I'm glad I decided to go in and put it in. Now, anyway, let me know how you feel about this. Do you feel like that they did that intentionally on some dirt ass police shit? Do you feel like it was incompetence that took over? You feel like they ain't give a fuck? Feel like they super sorry? And whatever you feel, let me know, man. Also, like, subscribe, share these videos. I very much appreciate it if you do that as well. It's your man Ocean, OMN Network. This is how we do the shit. Come back again, we'll do this shit again.